Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Scrabble Z by Palfly Kampling. So, not only is this presumably the final puzzle in the Scrabble tile series, at the very least we've gotten through A through Z, but it's also Palfly's birthday. So happy birthday, Palfly, February 14th, Valentine's Day also. So I'm very happy to have this milestone puzzle on a milestone day for you. All right, so everyone wish Palfly a happy birthday, of course. So let's go over the rules to this one. It's pretty interesting. We have 0 to 5 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we'll be placing the digits 0 through 5, exactly once each. Instead of 1 to 6, it's 0 through 5. And we have holy entropic lines, Batman. So that's this pink line in the grid. How does this work? Well, take any group of 3 cells, adjacent 3 cells in the line. So these 3, for example, these 3, notice they overlap, these 3. Any 3 adjacent cells along the line have to have the property that they don't contain 2 lows, 2 mediums, or 2 highs. So for example, and low is 1, 2, medium is 3, 4, and high is just the 5. So notice 0 is not considered low, medium, or high, and that's how we accomplish this sometimes. So for example, if we have a 1 here, then within these 3 cells, we are no longer allowed to place another 1 or another 2. So like a 2 here would be no good. A 2 here would be no good because this set of 3 digits has 2 lows in it, and that's not allowed. If I then put, say, a 3 somewhere, that now there's a low and a medium. We're not allowed to have another low or another medium. So no 1, 2, 3, or 4. And so then this cell needs to be high or 0. So 0 would work, 103, or 153 would work. But what we can't do is like 143 because now we have 2 mediums within these 3. All right. In addition to that, we do have crop key dots. That's these white dots and the black dots in the grid. So the way these work is white dots separate consecutive digits. So I guess I should say the digits separated by the white dot are consecutive. You can have consecutive digits outside the white dots without a white dot, and that's fine. But if this was a 2, this would need to be a 1 or a 3 so that they are consecutive with each other. In addition to that, the black dots have a 1 to 2 ratio, meaning one is exactly double the other. So whatever the low digit is, say we have a 2, it could be halved to 1, in which case the 1 is the low digit and it gets doubled to make it 2. Or this could be a 4, where 2 is the low digit and it gets doubled to make a 4. All right. And so that is it. Those are the rules. Did you want more? There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right. Now, we do need to be careful about 0 on some of these. I don't think 0 works on a black dot because you can't double or have it because you'd repeat the 0. All right. There is a, I guess I'll point out we have 1, 0 over here. So there's a 1 and a 0 within these 3 cells. And so because there's a 1, there is not a 2. And so the 2 is over here somewhere and down here somewhere. So this isn't 0, 1, or 2. So it's 3, 4, or 5. Okay. Now we said we can't put a 0 on a black dot because it would have to double to 0. 1 would put a 2 here, which seems okay. Oh, no, that is not okay. Notice that this is also a group on our entropic line. So if this was a 1, this would be forced to be a 2, and now we'd have 2 lows within these 3. So that is not the 1. So this is actually a 0, 1 pair. And this cannot be low. So it's not 2. So it's from 3, 4, or 5. Now 5 does not work on a black dot. You'd have to either double it to 10 or have it to 2.5. Neither of which exist in this puzzle. So it is 3 or 4. But 3, normally 3 is possible in a black dot, but not in this puzzle because you double 3 to 6, and 6 does not exist in this puzzle. It's 0 to 5. So this actually has to be a 4, and we can't double it to 8, so we have to have it to 2. The 2 here tells us this can't be a 1 because within these 3, we can't have 2 lows, and so that's a 0, and that's a 1. Within these 3, we again can't put the 2 here because we'd be repeating a low. In fact, we know what these 3 digits are, so that might help. We need a 2, 3, and 5, and then this has to be the 4. And then down here we need 2, 3, and 5, and that's not a 2. All right, let's skin this up a little bit. So 3 or 5, it can't be the 3 because 3 and 4 are the same medium tier. And so this has to be the 5. And then these 3, we again can't have the 1 and the 2, so that's 3, and that's 2. All right, quite nice. We can continue here. We already have a low, so we're not going to have another low, but Sudoku tells us the same thing, so I'm not sure that that's helpful immediately. We know 2 is one of these two. These are consecutive without a 2. So we could do 0, 1, but it would be the 1 here and the 0 here. 0, 1. We can't do 1, 2, or 2, 3. We could do 3, 4, but the 3 would be here and the 4 would be here because there's 4. Or we could do 4, 5, but the 5 would be here with the 4 here. And that's the biggest we can go. What's the other digit here? 0, 1. Yeah, we need a 1 in this column somewhere, so it's up here. That means the 1's over here. Okay. I'm really hoping I didn't exclude 1 from here because it couldn't be 2, because 1 could make it 0. Uh-oh. Did I use that logic? Oh, no. This is a black dot. Sorry. We're good. I was just thinking how on a white dot you can do 1, 0, but then on the black dot you can't do 1, 0. That's not a 1 to 2 ratio. Okay, we're fine. I got confused, but we are fine. My logic was valid as far as I know. All right. What are we going to do here? I mean, this is 3, 4, 5. Could even be 0. 0, 3, 4, 5. What are we doing here? I want to resist penciling these, but I might have to. All right, well, let's give it a try because I can't think of anything else to do. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. This can't be a 2. And this is 0, 2, 4, 5. And that can't be a 2. And this is 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I was wondering if this white dot was helpful. This can't be 0 because it would force a 1 here, and that doesn't work. 1 could be with 0 or 2. 2 cannot be with 3 or 1. Yeah, this can't be 3 or 1. So this cannot be 2. So this is 1 or 3. So this can't be 5. Okay, so this is odd. This is even. 1 or 3. We have this group of 3. Oh, so it can't be 1. The 2 eliminates 1 from here because we can't have 2 lows in that group of 3. So that has to be a 3, making this a 0 or 4. And these are all not 3s. Okay. 3's up here somewhere, meaning no 4. So 4, oh, okay. With the 3 within this group of 3 also can't have 4 in it. So the 4 ends up over here, meaning this is not 4. So that's 2, and this is not 4. We eliminate 2 from all these, placing this 2 in the box. So 2 is up here, meaning the 1 cannot be, because if 2 is up here, we can't have another low. And so this is our 1. That's 5. Okay. Now what about this group? Yeah, we can't have the 3 and the 4. So that's 0 and that's 1. That places 0 here. That places 4 here. All right. There's probably something I can do here. Maybe not. Let's take a step back there. What do we need here? 2, 3, 5. So the 1 eliminates 2. Oopsie. The 1 means that can't be 2. So the 2 is here. That's not a 2. That is a 2. What about, so this group of 3 is fine. 2, 3, 5. This group of 3 is fine. 1, 3, 5. This group of 3 is fine. This group of 3 is fine. What about this group of 3? We have a 2 and a 3. So this could be 0, or it could be the high 5. High 5. All right. Oh, 0 in this column goes here, though. So that's a 1 and that's a 5. And we get the 4 and the 3 and the 1 and the 5. All right, that's 3 and 5. That's 3 and 5. These two digits are 4, 0 and 4. So that's 0, that's 4. And we need a 3, sorry, and a 4. All right, we finished. All right, nice puzzle, Palfly. I enjoyed the logic on that one. That was pretty fun. Really strong, really strong deductions from having the wholly entropic line being these 3 cells and these 3 cells, because of the box logic that you get in 6x6. All right, and happy birthday again. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.